key updates. Let me just wait for a few more people. Okay, so let's get into the reading, Divine Feminine, just as people come in. So I'm going to look at the energy for the upcoming week. So what is the energy for the Divine Feminine as the collective for the new week here? Okay. And while we are shuffling, hello everyone, welcome back to Ivy Spiritual Messages and Tarot. Hey, welcome, and if this message resonates with you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. So let's look at into the reading. And if this message does not resonate with you, it's okay. This is a collective general energy reading. You can also check out the all zodiac sign reading. I will be posting it in the description box below. So divine feminine energy for next week. What is going on with you here? It's quite interesting here, divine feminines, because I've got 3 aces coming up for you here. The Ace of Pentacle, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace. Wow, look at this. The Ace of Wands coming up twice here, Divine Feminine. So like almost 4 aces, I would say here coming up for you. So quite interesting energy that I've got here. And let's start with the sign first. I'm getting a very strong Sagittarius energy. So fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'm getting a very strong air energy, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, and earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So this energy could be in your chart or in your person chart here. But again, the energy does not really matter. So the main thing here is that the energy for the whole week I'm getting for you here, Divine Feminine, I've got conflict and I've got victim mentality. So try to watch out of your emotion, I would say here, Divine Feminine, because for some reason with this victim mentality, I feel like you might be blaming yourself or you might be feeling guilty, I would say here. There is this conflict energy, so there could be like some sort of like misunderstanding or fight that might have been happening between you and your person, between you and your divine masculine, I mean. Or this could also be like you are reminiscing or just like keep on thinking about the conflicts, the fight and the argument that both you and your divine masculine have been having or had both you and your divine masculine had in the past, like in a way that you felt this separation or there's like no communication or just like this conflict between both of you here, you are the main cause for that. So you're kind of like feeling that guilty energy I'm getting here. Try to not feel that way, completely letting go of that energy here, and watch out for that energy as well. So for the overall energy that I'm getting for you here, Divine Feminine, I'm getting the healing light energy coming up here. So this is what you need to focus on, I would say here. Healing yourself, like going through this healing process and going through this transformational process here. What is it that you need to heal? This victim mentality energy, this self-blaming energy, I would say here, something that you need to heal here, Divine Feminine. I've also got the family energy. So some of you here could be having this emotional pain or emotional trauma here that might have been happening for you since like during your childhood, I would say here, like family issue, family upbringing, family trauma is coming up very, very strongly. So I feel like this is next week is going to be like quite a hectic and intense week, I would say here. But again, there is not much surprise because next week is going to be the full moon energy on the 28th of January. So that full moon energy and all this emotional thing that you are feeling is going to be like almost on the top, I would say. So try to ground yourself as much as you can here, divine feminine, and especially going through this healing, like healing yourself and going through this transformational energy here. I would also suggest you to do some guided meditation on your root chakra, I would say here. I'm also going to link in the description box the letting go meditation which I did for last new moon, so that's also going to be helpful for you here. Looking at the energy here, I've got the Magician, I've got the Ace of Pentacles, and I've got the Temperance energy coming up here. The main message that I'm getting for you here, divine feminine, is that be patient. Try to be in control as much as you can on your emotion, I would say here, divine feminine. Like I said, next week might not be really, like a really might not be really smooth energy, I would say here. Like there will be like a lot of bumpy, like misunderstanding, conflicts, unnecessary argument could be there as well, especially with this temperance energy. Try to keep your emotion in balance at all times. Try to not make any rush decision here. Also pay attention to your communication. I've got the Ace of Swords coming up here. Pay attention to your communication, pay attention to the words that you are going to speak. Now, even though this is like the energy update between you and your masculine, this is could also be going on within your family members and your friend, I would say here. Like pay attention to the words, because with this temperance energy coming up here, make sure you do not say something that you're going to regret later on here. Make sure you're not showing your anger to the other people as well. So try to express yourself and try to express your emotion in a positive way. If you do not like something, or if you're feeling angry at someone, instead of just calling them and like say something back towards them here, take a deep breath in first, and then after some time go and meet them and say that, look, this is what has been happening and I do not like this way. I would like you to change this and this and this, and for this friendship, for this relationship to continue, I would like us to do some certain things here. So try to like try to go from that approach, I would say here, divine feminine. But the most important thing here is that your emotion and your communication, your word here, pay very close attention to that. And now another thing here is that I've got the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. So a good thing that will be happening for you here, divine feminine, coming up next week here, is that your manifestation, your dream, all this wish that you've been putting up to the universe, more specifically here, with this Ace of Pentacles, you're finally going to get something solid and something new coming up into your life, I would say here. Now this Ace of Pentacles energy is definitely a good energy, because the Ace of Pentacles, we're talking about a solid energy here, a solid new beginning that is going to be offered to you here. So I feel like the beginning of next week might be a little bit rough, but moving out to the end of the next week, things are actually going to be much more smoother, I would say here, divine feminine. Now looking at your person energy here, I've got the seven of swords, and I've also got the 5 of swords energy coming up here. So your divine masculine is definitely having like a little bit of conflict energy, I would say here. Again, this communication keeps coming up here, especially with this sword energy. Some of you here might be feeling defeated, like I said. Try to pay attention to the word that you're going to speak here, because I do not want you to say something and then suddenly later on you're going to be feeling defeated here, and then you will be like, okay, damn, I made a mistake. We tend to say things and we tend to do things just like in that intense moment, like especially when we are angry. So just try to calm yourself in that way, I would say here. And then with this 7 of swords energy coming up here, I'm getting the energy of forgiveness and also really releasing all these baggages from the past is what I'm getting for you here, divine feminine. So this is going back again to this victim mentality and this family energy that I've got for you in the beginning of the reading. So some sort of pain and trauma, emotional pain and emotional trauma that you might be like you might be still holding onto yourself here. So this is something that you need to completely release here. Oh, and one more thing that I've got for you here, divine feminine, I've got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands coming up twice for you. So this is basically talking about your crown chakra and your third eye chakra are opening up as well. So like I said, you might be getting headache, and like might be getting headache or just feeling tired here. So try to balance and try to do some grounding work on your root chakra. This is going to be helpful for you to even get more messages, like to listen to your intuition and trusting the messages that you have been getting from the divine, I would say here, divine feminine. So looking at the channel message from your person here, I've got family issue and family upbringing. So it's almost like the mutual energy, because I've also got the family issue and the family trauma coming up here as well. So I feel like this is something that the mutual energy between you and your person, I would say here, divine feminine, that both of you have a very strong like family issue and family trauma energy here. I've also got the not now energy and faithful, and then release the anger. Oh, wow, look at this. Release the anger, you mean the world to me. So like I said, you may say something and then regretting it, because your person or your divine masculine here definitely loves you, I would say here, divine feminine, like you mean the world to them, but the anger is the main energy, I would say here, for next week. So try to pay attention on that. Release this anger. Now this anger could also be the anger due to the past pain and the past trauma that you might be facing, I would say here, divine feminine, like you might be going through like some sort of like traumatic past, like it could be abuse, or like just could be mistreated, and you're still holding up that anger onto people. So this is something that you need to completely release, you need to completely let go of. The not now energy, again, try to, I know I keep saying the same thing because it's like the main message that I've got for you here, the not now. So try just to be patient here, like do not rush into things. Like that is the main thing that I've got here. And faithful energy is what I've got for you from your divine masculine. So even though like you might be thinking that, okay, is are situation, do they find someone else at this point of time? Like they might be thinking that way. The answer is no. They're actually faithful towards you. I'm not sensing any third party situation at this point of time, so you don't have to worry about that as well. So that's it for your reading, divine feminine. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, like, share, and leave a comment in the comment section. By doing so, you will be eligible for free monthly giveaway readings, which I'll be doing towards the end of the month every month. Hi Roberta, I'm sorry, I just saw the chat. So yeah, that's it for the divine feminine energy. I'm going to end this live stream and I'm going to make a new one for the divine masculine update. I'll see you then. Have a good day, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye bye.